Specifying the block insertion point. Over here we have the insertion point. We normally will check specify on screen. That means we're going to pick on the screen where we want to insert it. If we knew the exact coordinates in the X and the Y, we could key it in, but that's hardly ever known. So we're always going to scale it on the screen. So we say OK, and I've chosen my door, 30-inch door, and I come over here, and now I'm going to say, okay, where do I want to place this door? And I want to place it right here on this corner, and so I'm going to actually do a shift right click and say endpoint, and you can see that it didn't allow me to rotate that, and so I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to come up here and do that again, and I'm going to say insert. I have the door, and then I'm going to specify that on the screen, the rotation. So we're going to try that again, and we're going to come up and I'm going to shift right click, pick endpoint, and allows me to pick my insertion point is that endpoint. But now I can rotate it, set the rotation angle. I'll just pick down here, and I have now my door inserted. Likewise, I can come over to this one here, and I can go to insert, select the door that I want, specify my insertion point on the screen and my rotation angle on the screen. I come over here and I can say, I want it right here. I'll do shift, I'll say endpoint, I'll select it, and my rotation angle, I'm going to hit enter and say 0, and I place the door right there. So I can specify the block insertion point by saying specifying on the screen is the normal point, and we want to use typically our object snaps to make sure we get exactly where we want it to go. So specifying the block insertion point.